Jay Christian, Fear the Shear, shear sharpening and sales. Our edge makes you limitless. Christian, hairdresser, and veteran servant. So out today on a Tuesday, and I picked up an old school pair of Joels and a pair of, I believe they're Rocket Dogs. Now the Joels, they've been sharpened before, and as you can see, they kind of had to grind the bumper down, which they did to get the tips to close. There is a little bit of metal taken out of that blade, and they did create a bevel in a convex blade. But we'll see how they're cutting, because the stylist says that these were her favorite shears. So that's very crunchy, very crunchy cut, not like a smooth soft cut as they should be. And then the Rocket Dogs were sharpened before as well, so you can see that bumper has been ground down. They do it to get the tips closed. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of metal out, but they did grind it out. As you can see, there is an indent there, and of course the bevel instead of a convex. It's not necessary to do that. These are pushing a little bit. They're not necessarily giving it, it's a soft cut, but it's a push. It's not a crunch, but it is a push, so we'll get that all worked out. Jay Christian, Fear the Shear, back with those two pairs of shears, the old school Joel and the old school Cricket. I believe it was a Rocket Dog. I changed the screw. So the Joels, I was able to kind of put back a ride line in there, which was gone. And as you can see now, I really softened out that bevel to make a convex. I was able to put a brand new bumper in, the tips close, and now remember there was a crunch to them before. Now it's a nice soft Joel cut. Nice and soft all the way up, and even point cut. So these are good. The next ones were those Rocket Dogs. The handles aren't flexible, so unfortunately I had to get into the bumper a little bit to get the tips closed. Gave them back a little bit of ride line, and again softened up that bevel that was put in there. And now these cut really nice and soft. Fear the Shear, shear sharpening and sales. Our edge makes you limitless. Christian, hairdresser, and veteran servant.